Going hard, yo. Go. 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 Go.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the podcast, the Going Hard podcast.
Welcome to the podcast.
Which one?
The Going Hard podcast.
Not to be confused with the other going hard for Christ, or just going. What was
go
the other one?
hard.
Go hard. Yeah.
And I think is it going hard for Christ or go hard for Christ? Do you remember?
I think it's going. I think it's going hard. For
Anyway.
Christ.
What about the temperature one?
Going hard for temperature.
Oh, Temperatures in Cities podcast.
Oh shit, dude, we abandoned that fucking.
Yeah,
psycho. Okay.
we have a lot of abandoned podcast ideas. The best of which was Temperatures in Cities.
That was the fucking best.
Maybe for the ads we'll do an ad for Temperatures in Cities just as a throwback for the Jeffies of the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, how's everybody doing? Everyone doing good? Everyone have a good time?
Doing well. I just learned that I can go and pour myself a full beer from the bar and be back before the intro's done.
I like that you have all day to prepare yourself for this moment, and then like the music starts playing, you're like, oh fuck, and you have
well, here's the thing. I get everything prepped up, and I just sit in my chair and I wait for you fellers to do your thing, and I have a beverage while I'm sitting here. Of course,
Right.
it's gonna be gone by the time.
I see.
You know what I mean?
So you poured yourself one in what you thought was a
prepared.
reasonable amount of time, but
exactly.
it wasn't.
It's never enough.
Because you have an insatiable hunger for alcohol.
Well, of course.
Because you're an alcoholic.
I think actually, like, what I've learned about myself is that I think I just really like liquids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
like, it's just something about it.
Ever since I stopped drinking, I literally house like 8 LaCroix a day. Just chug them like it's a beer.
Well, when I was when I was sober for like that month or whatever it was like seriously like fucking 5 sodas a day or something.
Right.
It was just awful for you.
Yeah,
you know what
exactly.
I mean?
See, at least I'm doing LaCroix, which is like, it's as I like to say, it's non-caloric.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of non-caloric, this episode of the podcast is brought to you by Fruit Splash Raspberry Flavor. Only at Menards.
You were too excited. You couldn't wait for the after break section, huh?
Welcome back to the podcast, everybody.
Yeah. So like I'm very curious if like at a certain point, like if I quit drinking and I'm just fucking chugging like sodas and stuff,
Right.
I feel like that's worse for me than just drinking beers.
Well, I think we discussed this a little bit. It just depends, right? So I think in terms of like what it does to your body, in terms of like how you're going to appear, in terms of like making yourself fat,
Yeah.
I think it's probably pretty equal.
Yes. Okay.
But
So,
there's the mental
there's sugar though.
There's the mental toll that alcohol can take on a human.
Sure, but like,
And if you don't experience that, then I see no reason why you can't just keep drinking along.
yeah, but like, I feel like you fucking like burn your teeth off though, Just have like,
Yeah, that's true. There are different.
and then you have a different type.
There
of
are
mental,
different bad side effects, but also drinking beer and alcohol can also fuck your teeth up.
Does it actually?
Yeah,
Oh.
for sure. I mean, it is sugar. It's not like sugary, like in flavor, but
Well, here we go.
You know what I mean?
What's worse, soda or beer?
oh wow,
So when it
they're
comes
pretty.
to calories,
Okay, this is an awful. They're pretty much as bad as each other. It's
Oh,
like, what kind of a response
fuck,
is
okay.
that? That sounds very scientific. He's like, more
Wait,
or less, give or take.
wait. So it says if you opt for a light version, you'll see a significant reduction in calories.
Well, yeah, of course.
Well, yeah, so beer's better.
Well, no. I don't think that's what they're saying. I think they're saying compared to a full flavored beer, like, a Bud Heavy obviously has more calories than a Bud Light. I think that's what they're saying.
Oh, and then you got like diet sodas, which are calorie free.
Yeah, it's non-caloric.
As far as toxicity is concerned, though, alcohol has more trouble implications on your
health.
Right. Well, fuck. I think I'm backing the wrong horse here, boys.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that drinking is good for you.
Wait, this is coming from a big sugar though.
Is it?
Can you trust an article like that?
Farmeasy.industry? Yeah, I don't know if I'm really into that.
Yeah.
They're
And what are they doing blogging about this stuff?
They're like,
you know what I mean?
They're like, do you like alcohol or soft drinks? Those are bad for you. No, it's not. OxyContin.
What kind of stakes do they have in this? Is what I'm wondering. You know what I mean? You know, because like, why are they just writing these? Like, when you see posts like this, do you ever just wonder, just like, why are you doing this?
This is talking about the glycemic index. This is probably like some diabetes shit.
You think so?
I think it's the diabetes lobby doing this shit.
All right. What's worse for me, a can of Coke or a can of Budweiser? And why?
Let's see here.
What are the tricks the corporate America uses to get us to spend more? Oh, so this is about spending more money.
Let's go down here. All right, so calories. Coke and beer have similar number of calories for the same quantity. Not much difference there. Now nutrition. Boy, if that's not the most fucking general bullet point I've ever seen. Coke has absolutely no nutritional benefit. It has lots of sugar and higher sodium content than beer. Beer, on the other hand, has trace amounts of protein and has higher potassium content and antioxidants. Wow.
Okay, +1 for the beer.
+1 for beer. Glycemic index. This is where the major index comes in.
Okay.
Coke has a glycemic index of around 90, whereas beer has a glycemic index of less than 15, which means from an insulin resistance point of view, beer is much better.
Fucking +2.
Okay. This guy, I think, just might be an alcoholic. He's like, beer
Listen,
is great for you.
He's making a lot of good points here. He says, on the other hand, regular consumption.
He's using
will reduce
words.
your
He's using
insulin
words that might make you
sensitivity.
think he knows what he's talking about, but it's also kind of stupid. Because nutrition, literally, that's like a very general thing. It's not a good bullet point to break down to make a larger point. You know what I mean?
I'm going to disagree with you there.
All right. How it affects the body. Coke has no nutritional benefit for the body. Gee, where'd I hear that? Oh, under a different bullet point. On the other hand, regular consumption will reduce your insulin sensitivity, which may lead to weight gain and diabetes. See, I told you, diabetes lobby, bud.
Yep.
Studies have shown that drinking beer in moderation has health benefits. This guy's just a fucking drunk dude.
Dude.
He's like, it makes you forget that you hit your wife last night. It's like, what? Sanjay. Sanjay? Okay. However, alcohol is treated as toxin by your liver and puts significant strain on that. If overconsumed, beer will be more detrimental for your health than Coke. Okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
So I like how he makes he builds this argument brick by brick, and then he's like, but beer's worse.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean?
Well, I think they made him like, the editor gave it a little once-over.
Yeah.
It was just like, this isn't a good look for you, bud.
This actually answers your question almost directly too. At
It
the
pretty
bottom
much
here.
does, yeah.
So in the end, it comes down to how much you're drinking, which is you're saying you're going to drink 5 or 6 of anything.
Yeah, probably.
Right?
Yep.
So he's saying if it's 1 can of beer versus 1 can of Coke a day, he'll choose beer. So the question is, does that ratio just keep following? So if it's 5v5, is beer also the choice?
Yes. Well, I think at a certain point you die from alcohol poisoning.
Well, at a certain point you get diabetes and die.
Well, yeah, but that's like a longer sort of thing.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm sure if you're drinking a lot of soda and having a lot of sugar, that diabetes comes on real quick.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
I don't know. I don't think we've really gotten a conclusive answer.
No, we'll look into it some more, I think.
Do you know anybody who's like a doctor?
Well, we had your friend Jen that said we could inject fucking things into our penis. She seemed like she was pretty good
the
with-
vaccine into our dicks.
Yeah, she seemed pretty confident about that, and maybe she would know a thing or
Yeah.
two,
Yeah.
I don't really know any medical experts.
Yeah, we need to get more dudes. We need to get more people in our lives who are doing better than we are.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you're doing
like,
better.
where do you collect those people though? You
Well,
know?
I think you had to make better choices throughout your life.
I think that's actually wasn't that the purpose of fraternities and stuff?
Well,
Originally.
maybe, but I thought generally people in fraternities probably, at least classically, already had a lot of money and came from wealth and
Well,
whatnot.
for sure, but I think it's supposed to be a networking sort of a deal, where it's you're all going to college, you're all presumably going to graduate, and then you'll be able to branch off and use each other as resources and stuff.
You know what you could do?
Not a frat boy or anything, but I'm saying we should have we could still go. We could just go to a frat right now and find some. Is kind of what I'm getting
It's not too late for us to go. Someone told me that when I shaved my face, I looked like I was 21 years old.
Okay.
That's what they said.
Yeah, no, you did. When you shaved it the other day?
That's what I'm saying.
Sure
so
did.
I'll just shave every day, go back to college, join a frat.
No. We don't even have to join it. So here's the thing. For the fraternities, a lot of those people are under 21. They need somebody to buy booze for them. And I'm just saying we could be that guy, and then we could infiltrate their group. And make a network without having to pay for college or whatever.
Wouldn't it be cool to go back to college and be in a frat together though?
Just me and you.
Do you think you look too old? Maybe they wouldn't believe you.
No. I mean, you saw me when I shaved my face like a couple weeks ago.
Do you think he could pass as a college guy if he shaves his face?
Yeah.
You think he could?
Sure. Why not?
But like a guy in like his early 20s though. You gotta be early 20s, late teens.
I mean, you talk. Just say bet.
I feel like he has crow's feet.
It's starting to get crow's feet a little bit.
Yeah, you just say your experience.
Like look at his old nasty eyes, dude.
They're it's all stress related.
Look how bad his skin is, dude.
It's bad.
I think you can put makeup on.
Oh, should we make me up?
Yeah, we'll join the trans frat. I'm sure it's on most college campuses now.
So like,
Happy Pride Month, by the way.
Thanks, dude.
I'm not saying anything negative about that. I think trans frat houses are great.
Yeah.
Anyways, continue with what you were going with.
Oh, I was just gonna say 22 Jump Street. That's kind of what we'd be doing.
What is that?
I don't know. Was that what the second movie was? Didn't they go to college or something?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
What's this?
Well, it was like 21 Jump Street,
What's that?
which is like a movie about like, there was like an old movie. I think like Johnny Depp was in it. But then they made a new one, and it was Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum, and they were trying to figure out who's selling drugs at this high school, and so they impersonated high school students and went to high school. Found the drug dealer.
To try to take out a drug dealer.
Yeah, exactly.
How is that like us?
Well, I mean, it would be slightly different, but we would be impersonating college.
I want to
students.
find the drug dealer, but just to do the drugs and hang out with
that's where
the young women.
That's the slightly different part.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. Or like, yeah. So it's like that, or it's like, what was the fucking Will Ferrell one again?
Old school.
Yes. It's like old school, only instead of like acknowledging that we're old, we pretend to be young.
Yeah. Okay.
Was that more like the Jump Street?
I think
they were pretending to be younger than they were.
No, yeah, I think I think what you're saying is a little bit more akin to what would actually be happening.
Which is
that we would just be like old dudes, just fucking acknowledging that we're old and just fucking.
Well, no,
going
I'm not
back to college,
I'm not gonna acknowledge I'm old. I'm gonna shave my face daily. I'm gonna tell everyone I'm 21. I'm gonna say nothing else. I'll never change my story.
All right. Well, now we're entering into new territory.
I like it.
We got our own thing going on.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay.
We don't have to be like some fucking movie.
Yeah, we don't gotta copy fucking shit. We're our own fucking people.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm pretty sure like weren't the fucking old school guys? They were banging like these like old lady. They were like old ladies. Or something, right?
There was a part at the very beginning of the movie where was it Luke Wilson?
It's Luke
Wilson.
Yeah, he was in
so
that,
Luke Wilson did statutory on a lady.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like at the very beginning of the movie.
That's a cool thing they threw in there.
Yeah.
Wait, so he actually did, and like
yeah, she was like 16.
Wait, what happened with that?
Well, and then like he was at his like boss's office, like talking like I think he was like getting fired or some shit.
Oh, it
and
was the boss's daughter.
And then it was the boss's daughter. She walks in. He's like, "How was high school, honey?" And he's like, "Oh shit." And then she's like, "Don't worry about it, buddy. It's all good, And then that's how we all know that statutory is okay.
Those were better times, huh, bud? 16-year-olds knew how to keep their mouths shut back then.
Good lord.
Yeah, 16-year-olds were cool back then.
Yeah, statutory was cool back then.
Now they all have purple hair and they cut their penises off. Happy Pride Month, buddy.
Happy Pride Month.
Really, I think the what's great about Pride 2020, as I'm calling it.
Wait, why? Why are you?
I coined the term Pride 2020.
Why are you? But it's 2022 though, so like,
are
you talking about like the whole like the 2020s?
No. We're doing a mashup called Pride 22 Jump Street.
Okay.
Where we dress up as trans kids and we join the trans frat house.
Oh, and tried banging a bunch of transvestites.
Yeah, and the frat initiations you have to cut your penis off.
All right.
And then the nerdy kids have to fashion that penis into a vagina, and then they staple it back onto you.
This is becoming very reminiscent of White Chicks, kind of. You know that movie?
Yeah, but now I'm really having a hard time.
Well, because like for starters, they're like it's a gender thing. They're like switching genders and stuff.
Yeah.
But then they're also like You know, I feel like it's also like an identity change too, because they were going from a couple black dudes to like white chicks.
Yeah.
So there's a whole identity fucking flip. That's
I got
happening
you.
there,
You're
know?
saying it's a little more complex than just going back to college.
Well, exactly. Yeah.
Changing your age is one thing, but slicing your penis off in order to infiltrate a frat house is entirely different.
Yeah. A lot more akin to white chicks.
Much more like white chicks
Yeah, exactly.
where they had surgery done to their face.
They were doing full on whiteface in that movie.
They
dude.
did.
Yeah.
They did. I think
How do you feel about that?
I support it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think down with the patriarchy and down with Whitey.
Okay.
And that's why I want to do this Pride 22 Jump Street mashup we're doing here.
Dude, sick. All right. Okay.
So that's my idea about this whole Pride 22 thing is that the like the LGB, the IA, none of that shit. It's all that matters now is the T.
Yeah.
The T is all that matters for Pride in 2022.
Oh, so you're
it should just be called like trans,
like a reverse turf. Then we've talked about turfs a lot. I'm gonna bring them up again.
That's
here,
okay.
but, so that's trans exclusionary radical feminist. So you're a trans inclusionary excluding others.
Or it's a turf trans exclusive radical feminist.
Okay. All
right?
Yep.
I'm a trans exclusive radical.
Jesus Christ.
I don't get the rest of those guys
like that.
Are phonies. This guy can suck as much cock as he wants.
This guy's a real fucking
He's a
turf.
privileged asshole as far as I'm concerned.
This is the real homie right here.
So yeah, that's the thing. Like none of the other identities really matter anymore. Like the battlefield in America is strictly on trans at this point. Like it's just like everybody is so focused on it.
Well, it's kind of interesting. Like I think that's like how different like underprivileged parts of like our society become like more privileged by like them just being ignored for other like fucking what they would assume to be like lesser people than them.
Yeah, I think I know what you mean.
So like the gays are clear now.
Oh, you think this?
They're clear.
It's good. It's good. They're not getting any attention.
Well, that's what I mean. They're being ignored now. They can do whatever the fuck they want.
Sure.
They're through. They're through the door, I think.
Yeah, they can do everything except for join our trans frat because they have to cut their penises off.
Yeah, exactly.
And they wouldn't be gay anymore. They do whatever the hell that is. You know what I mean?
Jesus Christ.
This is some of the dialogue from the movie. I don't believe this, but there's gonna be obviously there's a trans frat. There's gonna be some fucking bigots.
Yeah.
Who are gonna be causing problems on campus.
Well, yeah, and they're gonna like it's like the ones that have like the dicks or whatever.
Exactly.
They're gonna be like fucking like putting their dicks in people's like ears and shit when
Right.
they're sleeping.
And that's what they're gonna call men. They're not gonna call them men. They're gonna call the ones with dicks.
Is that
we're not gonna gender anybody anymore. Those are the ones with.
So
dicks.
what do trans people call people like? I mean, if somebody like has if somebody has a dick and they like want to like just be like, this is a trans. Do they say a trans person with a dick? Like how? Like there's got to be some form of identifier.
I mean, there
right?
certainly is. There's probably an entire encyclopedia of all these terms and all the situations in which these terms apply.
Yeah.
That neither of us are privy to.
Fuck.
Like, do
They don't teach this stuff in high school.
Do you even know the difference between a trans man and a trans woman?
A trans man. That would be when they transition from a girl into a man, right?
I think so.
Is it so? It works like that,
I
right?
think so, but I'm not sure.
So it'd be a trans man.
Yeah, I think so.
But they
yeah.
wouldn't like being called like a man, though.
But why are they called a trans man? Because they're a man. You know what I mean? There's nothing trans about it. They are a man.
Yeah. So what it like? Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right. See, they don't teach us stuff in high school is the issue,
This will be what we'll do.
Like they don't teach us taxes. They don't they don't tell us like how to get a fucking apartment after high school.
Right.
They don't tell us what to call a transvestite with a penis.
Well, they do, but like those are like San Francisco schools and shit.
Oh, do they?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, there are some schools where they're working that up.
I went to school in North Dakota. You got to understand where I'm coming from.
Yeah,
here.
not only is that not being taught in North Dakota yet, it never will be. Like, people would literally burn down a fucking school that tried to teach anything like that.
Yeah.
That wouldn't fly.
Like Castleton, they just put like fucking like $30 million into that school. uttered one fucking word of that shit, and that fucking place is going down in flames.
You're damn right, and that's going to be a big point in Pride 22 Jump Street.
Yep.
Is that these guys we're from a small town. We're gonna kind of play ourselves, right?
Yeah.
And so we're kind of goofing on it. We're like, let's pretend to be trans. Next thing you know, we are trans, and we because we learn about it finally.
But yeah. We like it's one of those like finding yourself in like in a place you least expected sort of a story.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, I see where you're coming from.
So that'll be kind of like it'll go from us like bullying the trans frat.
Yeah.
To like slowly kind of converting to trans and becoming part of the frat.
Yeah.
And at the end, our old group of friends is gonna like stomp up to the frat house, like ready to just kick some trans ass. And then they see how much fun we're having, and we maybe like throw a few punches, and then someone finally steps in, and then the biggest baddest guy, like the leader of the anti-trans guys we hang out.
Yep.
He shakes hands with you or me. And then we both look down on his penis, and he just unzips and just fucking cuts it off and holds it up, and everyone goes, "Yeah!" Everyone just squeezes into the frat house and just has a hell of a time.
It's like, fuck yeah, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can see that, right?
I can. That's great. It's good stuff.
Do you think this kind of movie would be, just in all seriousness, how do you think this movie would be received?
I don't know. I feel like it would, like, by how ridiculous and fucking divisive it would be be a pretty fucking big hit, you know?
Like who is it for?
I don't think anybody. Like, I don't think anybody. But everybody would watch it, though.
Like, the trans community's not going to... The trans community's not going to enjoy this.
Well, yeah, but they would watch it, though, like, just to be like, this is why this is wrong.
You know who the real victim is.
And then everybody else would watch it to just be like, fucking, this is why this is... Everybody would be watching it for the wrong reasons, I think.
You know who is the real victim here?
Who's that?
Just the people who want to watch 22 Jump Street. And then the opening scene is the guy cutting his dick. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? We throw a guy in like a Jonah Hill mask just cutting his penis off. Channing Tatum comes in. He's like, hey, you need help with that, buddy? He's like, yeah. Are you ever going to be trans, Channing? He's like, yeah, on my own time, buddy. He's just off just stuffing some hot puss.
Yep. Hey, how much would somebody have to pay you to chop your own dick off?
Oof, man. I don't know if there's a number. Well, there's a number.
There's a number.
Boy. How much is it? How much is my penis? Well, okay, first of all, let's be real, right? I'm 30.
Okay.
I mean, my penis's best years are behind it.
Yeah.
Yours as well. PD, did you feel the same way, buddy? You feel like you're still in your dick prime or not?
Sure. I don't know.
You don't ever think about that?
Not really.
So so does your dick work the same as it always has?
Yeah.
Does yours too?
More or less, yeah.
It's still just like just as good as when you were like a teenager or some shit?
No, okay. Like, well, there's like there's some pros to like it not working as good as it used to, though.
Oh,
you know?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Now, I fuck whatever I was doing before. I don't know what I was doing, but I definitely want to hear about this.
Well, yeah, I mean, it just like it's slower acting, so you get to fucking hang out inside of the vages.
Oh, you don't think you come as fast?
No, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, really?
Do you come faster? Like,
that's still too fast. It's always been too fast. And it's never
yeah,
changed.
I'm sorry, I guess.
I don't care.
No,
I mean, I'm having a good time.
Yeah, you know,
the woman crying underneath me isn't. But
fuck. I'm just more or less saying I don't have to like fucking think about like baseball or something anymore, you know?
Yeah, would you actually do that?
Of course, yeah.
So is that the only benefit to your dick not being as good as it used to be?
Yeah, more or less.
Just that you last longer?
Yeah, it kind of looks a little bit funnier. It's a little bit more abused at looking.
It's weathered?
It's a little bit weathered. Yeah. Somebody like was at it with a little bit of sandpaper for like a couple days or something.
It looks like one of those like barbed wire bats from Fallout.
Yeah.
Only the barbed wire's to your veins.
It's kind of intimidating. It used to
jutting
be
out.
It used to be kind of a friendly looking feller, and now it's just kind of like a weird like
yeah.
You might see it like in a back alley fucking drug deal or something.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's cool. So that's it. So that's yeah. Basically, if you saw your penis walking down the street, you'd walk to the other side of the street.
Yeah. Of course.
And it's interesting because your penis has a hood too, right?
No, I'm not one of those guys.
Okay.
Are you?
Yeah, I have the hood.
Are you circumcised? Or whatever?
I took care of that thing.
Pete, are you circumcised?
I'm Jewish, so.
Oh, okay, so he is. All right.
Yeah, if you're a Jew, you have to cut your cock.
Yeah. They snip it late in the later years.
Yeah, that's that. So there'll be a.
They get rid of the protective sheath. You know.
There'll be a Jewish frat house too. And
That'll be 23 Jump Street, though.
No, because the Jews aren't involved in Pride.
You don't think so?
No,
There's no gay Jews.
I don't think so.
No.
No, I don't think.
Okay, that's a bold statement. I think.
Have you ever met a gay Jew?
Um.
I rest my case.
Well, maybe we should give this one to the audience.
Oh yeah, okay.
Just toss it out to the audience real quick. Okay.
Yeah, if you'd like to contact us and tell us whether or not you ever met a gay Jew, or hey, if you are a gay Jew, we'd love to have you on before the end of the month. Happy Pride Month, Pride 22. You can hit us up at the Going Hard Podcast at gmail.com, at Going Hard on Twitter, Going Hard Pod on Instagram.
Yeah. Something on YouTube.
701-212-9576 is a good way to get a hold.
701-866-9575.
Those are great ways to get a hold of us if you want to just. And all you have to tell, honestly,
You don't even need to know whose number belongs to who. Just call
text,
it up and
just text
figure
one
it
of those
out.
numbers and just say "gay Jew" and be like, "All right, there it is.
Perfect. All right.
Now it exists."
Yep. Okay. Perfect.
So that's what I'm saying. Oh, so yeah.
Anyways.
So there'll be a second Jewish frat.
Yeah.
And so you're gonna think there'll be one cutscene where you're gonna think that like maybe one of the main characters is about to cut his penis off.
Yeah.
But then it just gets the foreskin, and then it turns around. The guy's wearing a yarmulke and like reading the Torah.
Like you didn't. I bet you didn't expect this.
Yeah, and then
That's the twisted. That's the M. Night Shyamalan at the end of the movie.
And then they go from that to a wide shot to the outside of that frat house. And you know how they always have like the Greek numbers? Theirs are just Stars of David.
Oh shit. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So like instead of like the Kappa, Figma, Delta, or whatever,
Yeah, it
it's
says
just
Jew,
like
Jew, Jew.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Exactly.
Hey, so if you cut your dick off, do you think if you reattach it, do you feel anything still?
Yeah, I think.
Oh my god, that's so beautiful every time.
I think for sure, right? Or else, how could you get?
Well, no. So if you chop it off, and then you reattach it, all of the nerves have been severed, right? Do they grow back together?
But I thought
I
when
feel it's a very intricate system.
I feel like we've gotten down this road before.
Have we?
And it always
No.
it always gets to the point that we don't know how this works.
Well, no, we don't understand. Neither of us understand how any sort of genitalia works,
Right.
male or female,
Exactly.
or trans.
No idea.
Yeah.
So we're completely ignorant. So don't come fucking emailing us and canceling us.
But okay, so that what I was getting at though is like so like at the beginning I was asking how much money it would take to cut your penis off, right?
Yeah.
So if you had the option to cut it off and then reattach it shortly after, I guess what the most important part of that question would be is, can you still feel your dick afterwards? You know?
I mean, I think there's a way you can still feel it because people get penises attached to their bodies.
But do they feel them though?
I believe so.
You think so?
I believe.
So if a girl decides to become a man,
Well, no, they don't decide to do this. They are a man.
Okay,
If
if
a person,
a girl is a man-
no, if a person is born with a vagina,
if a man is a man and he wants a penis for the first time in his life,
okay, yeah,
okay,
yeah. So let's call them a memberless man.
okay, yeah. If a memberless man
Yes,
decides to become a membered man,
yes.
get that membership,
Mm-hmm.
do they feel what's going on down there?
I think
Because
so. I think so.
Do they like? I don't know if we know how to like fucking just like solder fucking like nerve endings together and just like you know.
I think they do it. I mean, I don't know, man. What else would be the point of getting a penis on you, though?
Well, just for looks.
Yeah.
Does it work properly?
Well, do you guys know like why we have genitalia?
Please tell us.
Please,
Pete.
yes. No, I actually don't.
Please,
Please
more.
continue.
Well, instead of it being like Gen Z, it was Gen Tail. Yeah.
I think I get it.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I think they feel. I think you feel. I
God damn it. Okay, I don't think they feel anything down there. Is what I'm getting at.
Yeah. You know they. You know,
Do they even do they have to pump it up to get it?
you know
hard?
what? You know what I know for a fact they don't feel. You know what that is?
What's that?
Love from their parents.
Yeah. Okay. Happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month. We're here for you guys.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
Write us a letter.
I'm here to support this,
I am.
but also we're here to remember the fallen soldiers. You know what I mean? The lesbian, the gay,
Well, I
the
suppose
bisexual,
we-
people, the identities that have fallen by the wayside in 2022.
Was the last episode before or after Memorial Day? Did we get a chance to do that?
What? I don't know.
Oh. We just include all of them in one, That's what I was...
Wait, what did we do?
Well, I'm just saying, we might have missed Memorial Day on the podcast.
Oh, I don't think we talked about Memorial Day, but
Well, no, you were just about to memorialize.
yes, right. Who would have thought that Memorial Day would last all month? You know what I mean?
Yep.
I wouldn't have. But then when you just see the fallen identities,
Yeah.
the asexual are completely forgotten about in 2022.
Yeah. Yep.
No one cares about the asexual.
Are the asexuals part of the LGBTQ?
Yeah.
They are?
LGBTQIA, bi, POC, whatever.
That's an interesting one because they're I feel like they'd the whole thing is about your sexuality. Asexual people don't have a sexuality.
That is their sexuality. Their sexuality is a lack of one.
How does that work?
I don't know.
It's like the color black.
Yeah. There we go. It's not on the visible light spectrum, bro.
It's
But it's still a color.
Black is actually the absence of color, so you're right.
That's what I'm saying, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So asexuality is
I like that. Good job.
is
Pete.
the absence of sexuality. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right.
I wonder if asexual
So do
people
they-
are asexual people very successful.
Do
You know what I mean?
They have to be.
If they're
right?
not thinking about having sex, they must just get a lot
Man,
done.
you gotta get shit done.
What if you're an asexual person? You're just a fucking loser.
Their flag should be just straight black.
You think so?
It's not. What's their flag look like?
Oh yeah. Are asexuals queer?
Are asexual people?
Just put a
Keep
question
going.
mark. Are they people?
Success. Wait, you can spell it. You got it.
You got it, buddy.
There you go. No, wrong.
Good enough. They're like,
Nice work.
we'll
dude.
give you a hint. An asexual
Has
person wrote
being
this.
asexual made you a more successful person? This is
Asexuality
okay.
is a blessing that can bring greater happiness. Well, we're learning a lot.
Whoa! Look at the. It's asexuality.org. That's the name of the website.
Well, it's probably it's government funded, man.
Is it? .gov? Yeah. Asexuality.gov.
Hi, Jesse here. Have you been more successful because you are asexual? I'm a jewelry designer, and with no distractions. Exactly. This bitch knows what's
Yeah.
up, dude.
Because I've had no distractions yeah, fuck, dude. I guess the majority of asexuals have slightly more time on their hands.
Of course.
Yeah, of fucking course that's true.
I know these people are interesting. It's this is very obvious.
Personally feel that I get more sleep endlessly thinking about all the problems it causes than other people. Wait, what? I personally feel that
I don't know.
I lose more sleep.
Oh, I
endlessly
see what you're
thinking about
saying.
all the problems it causes than other people would try to attract a male. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
And you don't want to have the Romdar pinging constantly.
Yeah, what's this guy? Gullins?
I hope that's not a man.
New Penny.
I hope that a man didn't just use Romdar.
What does that mean?
So like a romance radar.
Oh,
I'm assuming that's what that means.
That's like an asexual term that I learned today. Damn. Okay, this is cool. This is cool. All right.
So sometimes my Romdar gets all fucking hard,
Damn,
dude.
dude.
Does your
Gaydar, Romdar. Oh shit.
dude, does your Romdar ever just throb, dude?
Man, dude, I guess. I suppose it probably would have to, wouldn't
Yeah.
it? You know? 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm not asexual, I don't think.
No, that's the thing. When you're asexual, your Romdar sometimes will
It doesn't
throb.
work. Well, no,
It
you're.
throbs, dude.
Wait, I thought if you're asexual, you don't have a
Dude,
Romdar.
it gets all warm and it juts out of your pants.
Oh my god. Man, okay, do you think asexual people just have never got do you think some
I think
of them have just
asexual people
never
have-
had fucking boners?
I think they have wet dreams every night.
Probably. Hey, what do you Romdar. Okay, there we go. Oh, romper.
Romdar.
I'm starting to think this guy fucking made up Romdar.
I think he did.
There's nothing. Dude,
I think he did.
I'm gonna fucking popularize this.
That just goes to show you how much time these fucking weirdos have on their hands. They're making up all sorts of words and shit. It's like that guy should be, rearing children.
Romdar
Not
with a capital ROM.
Oh, there it is, actually. Yeah.
Wait.
Wait,
Where?
what? Oh, shit.
Oh, I think that's a scrap.
So this dude really made Romdar up.
I think we found the beginning of a fucking revolution, dude.
Romdar Rousey.
Personally, I accept it. I like. I think Romdar is kind of a fucking cool thing to say,
Yes, it is good. I'm just gonna start calling my penis my Romdar. Romdar.
It's a romantic radar, yeah.
It is kind of, right?
Well, it's like one of those water sticks that you saw in like old fucking cartoons.
Water stick.
Where they were like they were trying
with the water stick.
where they were trying to find water. They would have those Y-shaped sticks, and they would just like it would just like detect water. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
I know what you're talking
was,
about.
Like,
You're talking about when P and I
like,
came down here a few weeks ago, and you were watching that video on your computer of the white people hosing down the African Americans back
Jesus
during
fucking
those times.
Christ. Can you just search a fucking okay? Look up water.
That was pretty fucked up.
Yeah, why were you just watching that leisurely, dude?
Guys, come on. All right. Can we look up fucking water stick
and
already?
And they had all those hounds.
Look up
and
the,
you were barking. You were barking with the hounds.
Look up look at images. Yeah, right there. Yeah, that's totally it.
A water stick.
Yeah, literally, it's supposed to be able to detect fucking water. Like people would walk around with it,
It's
and
detecting water.
Yeah, it would find fucking like water.
But why?
So it's like made out of a certain metal, and you start them like this, and then they come together.
But can't you detect water on your own, like with your hands?
Not if you're in the desert.
Well, yeah, if you're like in the desert,
Wait, but what's it gonna do? Like
it like detects where the water is.
But where is there water in the desert? There's so much I don't understand about this.
Well, if you ever watched Bugs Bunny back in the day, you'd understand more. I think.
Because don't you just drink from the cactus?
Dowsing stick. That's what it's called. You drink water from the cactuses. Put a little what are those called? Sty. You put a sty in the side of it, and it drips water in your fucking face or something.
Perhaps.
Beginning guide to dowsing.
What's I don't get it. This seems stupid.
I mean, it is. Like, you're not wrong.
Wait, so this is a Romdar?
No, that's what I'm saying. So your dick is kind of like this. So like this guy's trying to find water.
So do you think that
with a stick?
Do you think asexual people call people in relationships Romdarded?
I would.
It's like those of us who have
man, we're fucking revolutionized, dude. These fucking these asexual guys, they need to fucking branch out and fucking have some people market for them because I think they're not doing a very good job themselves.
I agree. I think what they should do is do an informative video. You know what I mean? An informational video.
Yeah.
Where they define some of these terms like Romdar. You know what I mean?
Can we do that?
It's like look, kids, we all get a little Romdarded at times, but ultimately we always point our Romdar to the right orientation or whatever the fuck.
Look at him go. Wait.
So what's he doing? What's he doing?
No, because he's gonna dig down. So like, he knows there's water underneath him now.
It's like water underneath you, like well stuff.
Yeah.
So there's just wells everywhere. You can
see, look, they're like parting there, and so now he knows where the
So is there just water all over the earth? If you know how to do this, you can just always be drinking water.
Yeah, if you know how to douse, if you're dousing, this guy's a fucking. See, he's teaching us beginners.
Here's what I'll say.
But he's a master douser.
So this was a 6-minute and 41-second video, but yet over there's 2 intro to water dousing videos that are part of a series.
Well, this guy's better at it.
And combined, they're over an hour. So
well,
I feel like maybe
I know what you're saying, but I think this guy is just the expert.
What's his name? Is it Sam?
Dowsin Dan.
Woohoo! It's Dowsin Dan. Y'all ever been stuck in the desert?
Is that fucking
That's
is that Bill Gates? I was just gonna say that, dude.
Yeah, this isn't good.
Bill Gates is like, let me teach you guys how to douse.
exactly.
That's what Bill Gates. He's like, he's done everything in the fucking world with all his money. He's just so bored. He's just out there fucking water dousing.
He's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Oh, Bill Gates was in trouble for something.
Was he?
Yeah, did you hear about this? Have you heard about this? Have you seen this?
I haven't.
Type
What's
in
going
Bill
on?
Gates, Jimmy Dore. Do you know who Jimmy Dore is?
I don't.
So Jimmy Dore is like, his identity is now kind of unfortunately just.
Bill Gates caught buying positive news.
Oh,
coverage.
this is a while ago. Oh, there we go. Caught by. Oh, maybe isn't that long? I don't know.
Positive news
Well,
coverage.
well. Anyway, fucking Jimmy Dore interviewed Bill Gates recently, so it's weird that didn't show up because I think that happened recently, or either that or someone pulled it up. That's the problem with the world. You can just grab a clip from whenever, post it on the timeline fresh, and now I'm so fucking rom-darted that I just think it happened today. You know?
Yeah, dude. You're fucking your dick's out there fucking always thinking about fucking pussy and shit when you could be thinking about Bill Gates and
Truly?
Jimmy Dore. Or
Truly,
whatever.
that tweet was sandwiched between two sex workers.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's really all I follow.
Yep.
There's this one nurse I saw on there who's like, if she's a real nurse, like she's gonna lose her job because it's like, but she's like 40 and she clearly got a tit job, and so she's like just
Yeah.
she's going through whatever that is, like that pre-menopause, like just ready to fuck again,
Yeah.
And so there's all her thing is just her just like stern of face, like locking a fucking hospital room door, having her camera set, looking into the camera, just fucking just showing her tits.
Oh, dude, I've seen that.
Yeah,
I've seen that shit.
Yeah, she's all
That's
over
fucking
Twitter.
tight.
Yeah, but how does she have a job? She can't have a
Do you
job
think?
still, right?
I mean, they're
Someone
fucking,
would have seen it and
like,
been like,
but that's like very that's very biological though. Like they're doctors. Like what are they gonna do? It's like, oh,
It's not about-
your anatomy is offending us. We're doctors, you fucking idiots.
you're acting like doctors are like woke towards everything because they know the terms of everything. Just
Well-
because they're smart, they're like, well, that's her anatomy. It's like,
Well, exactly. It's natural.
it's like, sure, she put my phallic object in her mouth earlier, my phallus,
Yeah, I don't
You
see
know?
what's wrong with it.
into her oral cavity, but that's just anatomy.
I think that's the standard that all doctors should live by. Yes, if that's what you're suggesting.
It'd be a lot cooler if they did.
Yep.
I want to see more.
Keep religion and fucking.
I want to see some more of
this, right?
these big fake MILF tits on Twitter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Dr. Milf Tits,
She's a nurse, Alan. Okay,
Oh.
women can't be doctors.
Nurse Tits, MD.
The only way a woman nurse tits MD.
Yeah, dude.
I can't remember what her Twitter thing was, but anyway, there's no way she has a job, right?
Well,
You can only do that.
Who's tattling on her though?
I mean, I don't know. They're like, hey, you know what she does when she's on the clock?
No, who's tattling on her?
She
though?
goes into the comatose
Think-
patient's room and
Think about
busts those big
okay.
fake titties out.
Well, think about like if somebody saw it online, they would have to bring it to somebody that's above her and show them the video and say she's doing this shit.
Right.
Who's tattling on her? Nobody's fucking tattling.
There's
Those
got-
guys are fucking
there's
jerking off.
gotta-
Everybody that works there has been dying to see those fucking milkers. For
Not
fucking
everybody.
years.
Not everybody. What about the asexual folks?
Oh, the people without the Romdars.
Well, that might make even the most asexual guy a little rom-darted.
Oh,
You know
okay.
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah. Okay, yeah. That might get a little confusing for them then.
Right.
Yeah.
I wonder if her like sole purpose is to turn asexual people. You know, like there's like these women and men who are gay and or lesbian
Yeah.
who like pride themselves on trying to like turn straight people gay.
Yeah.
Do you think there's like women out there who just strictly are trying to turn asexual people into sexual
It
people?
might, it might be. There's a fucking class for everybody out there, you know.
And why isn't that problematic? By the way,
What do you mean?
like like it seems like a gay dude or like a gay woman try to turn a straight guy gay or a straight
What is?
girl gay.
I think a lot of people don't like that.
Oh, they don't.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like accepted in society.
Well, it is like it is just because it happens a lot, but I think like a lot of people in the community don't necessarily think that's a cool thing to do.
Yeah.
More or less. I don't know.
In the gay community or the straight community?
Well, both. I think.
The straight community they're very against this act.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the gay community seems like they'd be on board for it.
For trying to turn more people gay.
Yeah,
They're not like
strength
fucking,
in numbers,
they're
man.
not fucking missionaries, dude.
Well, that trans
they might do it missionary sometimes, but they're not missionaries. You know, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Good God,
the trans frat.
Actually, that'd be really fucking hard to do fucking missionary as a gay
I was gonna
dude.
say I don't think you really can.
Yeah. Well, no, girl like lesbians could with the like strap on and shit. That would work.
Oh yeah, lesbians.
Gay guys, because you'd have to like.
Lesbians are by far the most like the most sexually versatile.
I don't think
sexuality.
I don't think like a guy and a girl could do fucking because it would have to be like anal. So like, I don't think that's is that possible to do anal missionary?
I don't know.
Huh.
So really something to ponder though.
Yeah.
Let's
I don't know
actually
if
take
the angle's right.
Let's actually take a moment of silence so everyone can just kind of everyone listening can kind of figure this out.
Yeah, just a quick second here.
Anyway, because gay people can't since gay people can't actually reproduce, I feel like that's their way of reproducing.
Okay.
By turning straight people gay.
Oh,
it's the only way they can reproduce.
Yo,
you know what I mean?
It's like a vampire kind of a
It's
thing.
evolutionary, dude.
Dude, it's like what vampires do.
Yeah, for sure. I wonder if that has anything to do with it.
Man, that's fucking...
I'm going to ask a
like,
gay dude.
Do you think, like... Because we've talked about legacies before, also, but
one of the
big things topics. About one of the major ways of maintaining a legacy is to have children or whatever.
Yeah.
So, you know.
So why not have a fully grown adult child you can fuck? You know.
Yeah. I guess.
You know what I mean? I would love to get a gay guy just to say that, and just everyone's like, "What?"
Jesus Christ! Happy Pride Month.
They're like, it is an evolutionary imperative that we turn these straight guys gay. And hey, on the positive side, everyone wants to have a child. Want to have a fully adult male child you can fuck?
Jesus Christ.
That'll be that informational video we'll have. We'll make an asexual informational video.
Yeah.
And then we'll also do that one. And these are going to be blasted on like all sorts of channels, dude. Like
this is good stuff.
Yeah, I think we've honored Pride 22 properly, you know.
I think so too.
Do you feel good about what we've accomplished here today?
I really do. I think we've accomplished a lot and we've broke through a lot of barriers. But I got to piss really bad. Can we take a break?
Absolutely.
All right. All right. See you guys after the break.
Oh, we taking a break?
Oh, yeah.
This episode of the podcast is brought to you by Fruit Splash Raspberry Flavor, a water beverage with natural flavors. Ingredients: purified water contains less than 2% of natural flavor citric acid, sodium citrate, sucralose, sodium hexametaphosphate, potassium sorbate, and sodium benzoate to protect flavor. Warning: cap is a small part and poses a choking hazard, particularly for children. Contains 0% juice. Nutritional facts: serving size, 1 bottle. Serving sizes per container, 1. Calories per serving, 0. The percentage daily values, DV, tells you how much a nutrient in a serving of food contributes to a daily diet. 2,000 calories a day is used for general nutritional advice. Amount/serving, percent DV asterisk. Total fat, 0 grams, 0%. Cholesterol, 0 milligrams, 0%. Sodium, 80 milligrams, 3%. Total carbohydrate, 0 grams, 0%. Protein, 0 grams, 0%. Connecticut, Maryland, New York, 5-cent deposit, or 10-cent deposit, California. 0.5 liter, 1 pint.
Yeah. You got a tagline there, or?
I was almost done. I had like 6 more words to read to have read the entire bottle.
You did. You almost made it. You might as well finish it.
I
up.
said point.
You want to
Yes.
retract that and start again, or what?
We need to start from the top.
All right, go ahead.
Fruit splash. Raspberry flavor. Water beverage with natural flavors. 0 calorie.
Good God, you're never gonna make it.
I turned
through this.
Asian. 0 calories.
0 calories. Rush Rimbra?
You want to do Asian Donald Trump for the folks?
Yeah, okay.
The folks at Fruit Splash support Asian hate.
Good God.
Fruit,
Second,
Fruit Splash sounds like Pride 22 to me.
Jesus. I mean, yeah, I suppose they'd probably be okay with that. Second advertisement of the podcast is brought to you by Romdars. If you're, if you're some guy, if you're people that like fucking other people, you probably got one of these. And if you don't like fucking other people, then you don't got one, and that's good because it's a distraction. It's all a distraction meant to keep you away from making money in this fucking world.
Mm-hmm.
So, I would like to say come buy your fucking Romdar, but fucking don't, all right? Keep that shit to your just fucking throw it away. Get rid of it. Romdars, they're for the gays or whatever. Happy Pride Month.
Fucking kumbaya.
And now time for the second half of the podcast. It's the Going Hard Podcast. Producer Pete, Alan, and John. Welcome back to the podcast, everybody. Hey, Producer Pete, how was your break?
Oh, he said he'd be right back.
What's with you guys waiting until we start the podcast?
Yeah, I don't really
to
understand
leave?
where he's going right now. We just had a fucking break.
You do this too. You guys.
What do you mean?
You guys can't just sit in a
well,
fucking
no,
seat.
I fucking had it timed out.
You're a goddamn toddler.
Listen,
both of you.
the last 75 episodes of this podcast have been sitting through fucking the entire intro. And it's long as fuck, I've come to realize.
Yeah.
Long enough for me to get a beer is what I realized.
Oh, so you're saying that because you've done such a good job, you deserve the right to fuck up the podcast.
Well, no, but I mean, people could still. I'm in the frame the entire time. I'm not talking. I'm just listening to fucking, us, that fucking shitty song we made fucking a year and a half ago or whatever.
Yep.
I'm sick of it, all right?
Well, now that you're insulting the podcast, I'm on your side again.
All right, cool.
we found common ground, and we can now move forward.
And that's really what America's all about. It's about finding common ground.
Speaking of common ground, my break was good. How was yours?
My break was it was good. I think I bled a little bit into the toilet.
From your ass.
Yeah, I think I have hemorrhoids right now.
Yeah, you want to know why that's happening?
Well, are you going to tell me it's because I'm a fucking alcoholic?
Yeah.
'Cause I'm going to tell you to fuck off
Let's
right
circle.
now.
Let's circle right back. Let's let the
I'm
first.
I'm going to chop my own dick off for $0. We'll circle right back, all right?
Well, I don't think anyone ever said that. That's a new idea to do.
Well, no, I asked how much it would cost you.
Right.
I'm saying $0. You never even answered the fucking question.
So to cut your dick off $0.
Yeah, I don't fucking need that stupid ass Romdar. Get it out of here. I just got done talking about this during the fucking ads.
That's
right?
true. Having a penis is really the greatest form of oppression.
It is, yeah. Cut it off. You never answer my question though. How much?
I'm actively thinking about because I just don't know.
All right.
I don't know. Like, what is it really worth?
And you could.
What is it? What is it really worth? You know?
Yeah. Because you could attach again. You can I'm allowing you in this hypothetical
the only reason,
to reattach it to yourself.
Well, then why wouldn't I do it?
Because you might not be able to feel ever again.
Oh, well, you okay? You can't say might in these scenarios. You have to give me very strict parameters.
Well, I don't know. Well, can you look that up? See, that's what I was asking in the first.
You
place.
didn't ask any questions. You're like, I'll just do it for free.
Well, yeah, I'm not asking questions. I don't fucking need this thing, all right? It's caused nothing but pain and misery.
But I feel like I do need it because
right?
here's why it's hard to put a number on it. Because the only reason I want money is so I can just fuck more attractive women. You know what I mean?
No.
The more money you
can
have,
put a strap on.
Yeah, but that's I don't.
also, if you chop your dick off, maybe you'd be asexual and you wouldn't even think about it.
I
And
know.
then you just get shit done, you know?
Ugh. That's such an important part of my brain.
Do you think it is, though? Like, do you think you'd be happy to be rid of it?
I think all I want out of my life is to just accomplish things so I can have sex with really beautiful
I
women.
think that's kind of all, like, men are doing it for the most part.
Like, that's probably my main motivation. I just want to see, like, how hot of a girl I can just convince to sleep with me consensually.
Don't you find that, like, just, like, okay, I'm going to preface this by saying I completely agree with you, and yes.
Right.
But, like, also, like, just, like, the logical part of my brain is, like, isn't that kind of, like, problematic, you know?
Why?
Because it's, like...
You'd be motivated by something.
Well, I suppose, but it's just, like, that's just all you're doing things for? You're just fucking...
Pretty much. Now, here's the thing.
Right.
I wonder if I ever fuck... Like, I wonder what happens after you fuck a 10. You just...
That's what I mean.
You just jump off
Like-
whatever balcony you're on. It's like, where does it go?
I suppose once you bang 110, though, you're just trying to like you probably just once you get there, you fucking try to stay
Well,
there.
and
you
women,
try to stay there as long.
not
as
every
you can.
10 is the same. Some women are 10s for this reason, other ones are 10 for that reason.
Yep.
There's never ending.
Yeah. So I think it's one of those goals that like you can it's like getting a gold medal in like something.
Right.
You can continue getting gold
There's
medals.
more
and
gold medals.
It
There's
probably
always
feels
more.
just maybe the feeling is a little bit less each time,
Yep, it's never as good.
but it's still pretty damn exciting though.
Right.
You know?
Yes. Interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's a guy out there, because you think about it, if a guy has fucked, how many guys do you think have fucked 110? They just had one time somehow.
A ton.
You
A
think
fucking
so?
Ton. Yeah, 100%.
You think a 10 just threw some poor sap a fuck every now and then?
Yeah. I think that's what happens a lot of the time.
Really?
Yeah, you always see all these fucking disgusting ass fucking dudes just banging these fucking
Do
hotties.
you?
Yeah, of course.
I think that's a little, I don't think so. I think
Man, I think a lot of these fucking 10s are like, because they can have whoever the fuck they want, so they might as well just fucking find somebody who's like
Who's not
making a bunch of
attractive.
money and just fucking.
Oh,
just
you're
some
saying
nerd.
that.
That
Okay.
happens all the fucking time, of course.
Yeah, but those guys have probably fucked more than 110. If they can secure one.
Oh no, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but okay, sure, but I also think like there comes a point like I don't know if you've heard this before, but like some people say like a lot of these like fucking 10s are like don't get approached by people very often because
don't
they're
think it's
very
true.
intimidating.
I don't think it's true.
I don't know, man.
Men don't. I think men are just like they'll shoot. Like there's so many dudes that are going to shoot their shot with everybody that just can't be true. Maybe they're less apt. First of all, there's less 10s just in general.
But yeah.
It's a pretty rare thing, a 10.
But like, here's the thing: if I walked into a room and I saw like fucking like the hottest girl in the world or whatever, right? And like I just saw her, I'd just be like, oh, that's the crazy thing that's happening over there, and I would just head in a different direction.
Yeah, but are you like a shoot your shot guy? That's my question. Obviously,
I
you're
mean,
married. You're married, but outside of you're married.
I would be, but inside of my fucking realm of existence, I guess. You know what I mean?
So you're saying you were a shoot your shot guy, but you weren't shooting at 10s.
No.
Okay.
No,
All right.
it's
Well, there we
fucking
go.
intimidating, yeah.
That's good. That's good. That's good information. That's valid anecdotal evidence.
Yeah.
Well, what is a 10? Is it someone who doesn't have a lazy eye and not a cleft lip or something?
Yeah, that's all it is. If you don't have a lazy eye or a cleft palate, then you're a 10.
Yep.
It's really not that hard.
So you've gotten a couple 10s then, huh?
Yeah, I feel like I'm 10 out of 10.
Dude, hell yeah. Well, there we go.
I
All right.
mean, speak for yourself on that. Should we do a song?
Yeah, of course. All right, let's do it.
You already have it made.
I do.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to the podcast. We have some late breaking news here at the end of the podcast, though. Apparently, there's litter boxes in high schools.
Republicans falsely claim.
Hey, what's
schools
up
are
with that, huh?
Yeah.
litter
What's up
boxes
with that?
for students identifying as cats. What the fuck? I missed that whole
Yeah,
conversation.
we're really
That's
in the
fucking
upside
funny as
down
shit.
now, right, fellas?
All right, well, it was good. See you
Or the
guys.
right side up. I'd poop in a fucking litter box.
Whoa, producer Pete's outie, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, thanks for listening, guys.
Hey, do the fucking the color things on the TVs or whatever's. You know. All right, whatever. Hey, goodbye, everybody.
All right, peace out, dog.
bisexual. It's not about that anymore. Happy Pride to the trans people. This one's for you. May everybody gaze up upon that glorious view of a trans man or a woman gliding high in the sky. It's Pride 22 trans people. This one's for you. It's pretty simple, really. It's all about progression. It was cool to be gay in 1999. It was hip. But it's not anymore. No one really gives a shit. It's about trans now.